Okay. So now once we get the pre-approval, we're all set. This is where Chris jumps in here. Chris, you want to take them through these two? You're finding the home, making the offer?
Yes. So basically, the first thing we do is it's kind of like, like a buyer one-on-one. We sit down and we talk, quick Zoom call, quick phone call. We might meet over coffee, just talk about what we're looking for. I always talk about the needs and the wants. You have all these needs, you have all these wants, but you got to figure out what's important to you. I need a 3-bedroom. Okay. Why do you need a 3-bedroom house? Well, because of this reason why. I would love a 4-bedroom, but I really need a 3-bedroom. Okay, so we find the perfect house that has a 3-bedroom. Are we good to go? Yes. People want, I want a fireplace. Okay, is that a need or a want? Those are the things I kind of go down step by step. Some people love a swimming pool. Some people don't. Personally, I don't like swimming pools. They're a lot of work. They're a lot of money. There's a lot of upkeep. There's constant upkeep. But some people are insistent. They want a swimming pool. So then it's like, all right, we got to find a house with a swimming pool or flat land where we can dig a swimming pool in. That's basically we sit down and talk about all the ins and outs of what you're looking for a home. Hardwood floors. Are you looking for a fixer-upper? Are you looking to do a little TLC, little elbow grease, little sweat equity? Are you looking just to move in ready? I see more and more people. There was a while there we were doing like everyone wanted to do a fixer-upper. Everyone.
Yeah.
Like, HGTV.
Absolutely.
Do-it-yourself projects. Everyone wanted a fixer-upper. We're kind of getting away from that because people realize it's a lot of work and it's a lot of money and it's time-consuming. So a lot more people are looking more for move-in ready. And then it's like, what's your taste? The good thing about buying a house is you can fix the carpet, you can fix the paint. But the layout of the house is much harder, much more expensive to fix. So that's very important. Find out what style houses. I really go deep in that. I set you up on an MLS search, multiple listing site. The reason being is because there's all these websites out there, but the problem with those websites, they don't always have the accurate information. They usually have the wrong price. They usually have the wrong taxes. They usually have, the house is under contract, but it doesn't show on the website. So they call me and say, I'm seeing this house. It's available. And I look on the MLS and it's like, no, we're under contract a week ago. So we make sure. Yeah. So I have you set up where you get that automatically. And then basically, we get together and we find hopefully 3, 4, 5, 6 houses and we start looking. Some people find a house right away. They go, this is it. This is my house. I'm buying it. Some people takes a while. My record is 54 houses. Don't ever break that record.
A lot of houses.
I showed a family 54 houses. I'll never forget them. And it was funny because they were really tall people. He was 6'2", and the wife was 5'10", and they were the short people of the house in the whole family. Like the dad was 6'4" and up. And the dad was in a wheelchair. So now I had to find a house that only had 3 steps going into the front door. And then they needed a big kitchen and a big living room, and they had to be together. So it literally took 54 houses. Don't ever break that record.
Wow.
But once we find the house, then we make the offer. And this is where you come in, Joe. When we make the offer, we put all the paperwork in. I call the listing agent and say, hey, what's a great, what is your seller looking for? When are they looking to settle? Are they looking in a time frame? What are they looking to do? Do they need to do a rent back? Do they, do they want to leave furniture? What can I do to make life easier for your client, Mr. Listing or Mrs. Listing Agent? And they usually tell me, say, hey, this is what we're looking for. And then we submit an offer. And we always make sure when we submit our offer that Joe is part of the offer. So that Joe can reach out to the listing agent and say, hey, these are great buyers. They're amazing buyers. I'm going to close them however quickly you need me to close them. And once we do that, then we submit our offer. Hopefully we get our offer accepted. Now from there,
wait a second. Once you submit the offer, don't they always get the home though?
No. Nowadays,
that's what you get all the time. They're supposed to, aren't they? Aren't they supposed to automatically get every home they put the offer in on?
I will tell you, it's funny in this Montgomery County, Bucks County, and Delaware County, the listings have gone down. Inventory has gone down. But unfortunately, the buyers are still up there. There's still a lot of buyers out there. So there's definitely, especially in Montgomery and Bucks County, there are not enough houses for buyers right now. I will tell you, Philadelphia County,
a lot of competition.
It's a lot of competition. Now, Philadelphia, the market is down 25%, but there's still a lot of listings and there's still not enough buyers. So Philadelphia County is turning. It's becoming more of a buyer's market. Montgomery County is
Got it.
still a seller's market, so your offer has to be very
Got it.
competitive. Now, there's certain things we can do to make the offer competitive, but
Yeah.
that's something we would have a discussion about. We can do this, we can do that.
Yeah.
So we just got to keep an eye on, make sure we put a competitive offer in. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
in Montgomery and Bucks County, the asking price is usually the starting point. It's not the end point. So you have to think
Got
about
it.
that when you're making an offering.
Going
Where's your
above that asking price is what you're saying.
yes? So
Got it. Okay.
buyer, where is your end point? You have to tell me what your end point is, because I could tell you what mine is. It's probably not what yours is, but but Joe and I always make sure that you're not house poor. So you got to tell me what your end point is, that to make that competitive offer to get accepted. Absolutely. And once we get an offer accepted, then we talk about inspections and so on and so forth.
Yeah. Good deal.